The woman would marry every day and then divorce the next. Years passed, but she was still a virgin. One of her drawers was filled with wedding rings. This was all due to her work. Her name was Daisy. She was a contract wife, meaning a wife for hire, meaning she would pretend to be someone's wife for a short period of time. In effect, she would become a fake wife for men who didn't really want to get married. They would arrange a sham marriage just to show off to family and relatives. Daisy's acting was superb. She looked so real that many ailing parents would actually accept her as their daughter-in-law. Seeing her, they could breathe their last breaths with joy and peace. Daisy earned a lot of money through this unique work. During her 13 years of working in that small country, she had hundreds of husbands. Even hoteliers began to recognize her at every wedding. To avoid these awkward situations, Daisy decided to expand her work. She spoke several languages, so she began working in other countries. Even an African king once called her. Daisy's service was rigorous and professional. No one could simply book her. First, there was an online interview where all the terms and conditions of the job were discussed. After that, Daisy gathered complete information about the client so she could better understand his needs. One day, Daisy arrived at an expensive restaurant. She was wearing a black form-fitting dress. She was to pose as the fake fiancé of an ordinary-looking man. The man simply wanted to save face in front of his friends. Everyone was shocked to see Daisy so beautiful and well-prepared. Daisy confidently began her performance in front of everyone. The man, impressed by her professional performance, calmed down completely. Later, she received messages of thanks from many former husbands. Daisy had one rule that was most important: marry, but never fall in love, because her schedule was always packed months in advance. She only had Sundays to relax. One Sunday, she was waiting for a special client. The man's profile had only a photo, and nothing else was written about him. Daisy saw him on the security camera. He even arrived on time, but when he was called in for the interview, he flatly refused to come. He walked straight up to her and said, "Please, marry me." Daisy was already booked for the next 3 days, so she asked the man to wait 3 days. The man had only one condition: whenever we meet, we'll only have dinner. Daisy found this a little strange, but the money was good, so she agreed. The man was handsome and wealthy. Furthermore, he cooked so well, as if he were a master chef. The only difference was, he spoke very little. 5 years passed, and they had hardly exchanged a 50 words. Now, Daisy had paid off all her debts. She wanted to divorce him by the end of the month. But just as Daisy was about to tell the man, Mike blurted out, "Let's get a divorce." Daisy was stunned. She thought Mike would be devastated by this, but the exact opposite happened. But Mike remained completely calm, as if he hadn't even noticed. At that very moment, a strange feeling arose within Daisy.